Hello, friends and family. Guess what? It is Monday. Only 4 more days till the weekend. But the biggest thing is that it's Monday and it's time for another update. So, if you have pulmonary fibrosis like me, and if you're on the carnivore diet like me, if you have sleep apnea and you keep your family up at night like me, you're in the right place. So, listen, I've got some updates to tell you. I'm talking lab results, updates, and this is going to be amazing. Stick around. All right, friends and family. Today is my week 4 update. That means I have been on this carnivore diet for 4 weeks, and I'm just now starting week 5. So listen, first of all, I want to say thank you because I have had a lot of comments, a lot of information updates, a lot of suggestions on what I should do to get my weight loss back into, I don't know what you'd call it, but I stalled for a moment. If you saw my previous video, my week 3 update, I mentioned that I've been stuck at, or kind of plateaued at 214 pounds. And for just over a week, I was at 214. I would go 214.0 all the way up to 214.9. And every number in between, it seemed like I could not get below 214 for some reason. So thank you for the suggestions. One of my most favorite suggestions is increase your fat intake. And I had a lot of you say that. I have no problem with doing that. Fat intake, you got it. So I added some avocado. Yes, I know I'm on the carnivore diet, and I added that avocado fruit, but it's a healthy fat, right? And so I've added that to my carnivore diet. So I guess you can't call me a fanatic as far as the carnivore diet goes. But regardless, the results have been pretty staggering just in this last week. And so increased fat, folks, I kid you not, I am now on probably a full stick of butter a day. I know to some of you out there who are not familiar with this diet, that sounds crazy, but I put butter in my coffee. I use a lot of butter in my cooking. So, yeah, a stick of butter, it goes pretty quick. And so I've increased my fat intake. And the other suggestion was stay off the scale. Stay off the scale and focus on how you feel. And I feel pretty amazing. Very amazing, in fact. Energy level, boom, skyrocket. Clothing, boom, falling off. They're getting too loose. I love it. And I'm just still in disbelief about this diet. I don't know how long it'll be that way because it still goes against everything I have been taught. And so to tell me that after, being 54 now, to tell me that I've been doing it wrong all these years and following the American Standard Diet, it's just, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It's staggering. It doesn't make sense. I guess it does make sense if you look at it scientifically, but I didn't understand that. I always thought, limit my carbs and try to eat good foods. Well, wow. At least in my experience, what I have experienced, eliminating all of that, getting rid of the veggies, getting rid of the fruits, no more salads. And I love salad. Only eating animal products, other than the avocados that I've added because of it trying to increase my fat intake. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you except that for my experience, I feel amazing. I've lost a lot of weight. And speaking of weight, I decided, okay, I'm not going to weigh myself as often as I used to, which was sometimes twice a day because I wanted to see the results. I wanted to see morning, I wanted to see evening, and keep hoping I'm going to lose a pound. I'm going to lose half a pound. I'm going to lose a third of a pound. Something, just keep going down. So I took your suggestions, put away the scale, and I've resorted to just weighing myself every 3 days, every 4 days. So I have lost another 2.5 pounds. So from 214 down to, it was 214.7. I was 212.2. So yeah, about 2.5 pounds there. And did I say that right? 214.7, 2.5 pounds roughly. And so that brings my total in this 4 weeks of the carnivore diet to 22.5 pounds. I have dropped 22.5 pounds in 4 weeks. Thank you, Lord. Now, some of my family and many of my friends as well have expressed concern. You need to be careful, all that red meat. You're obese. You have a high cholesterol. You have high blood pressure. You should really reconsider this. You should really think about this. You should get your labs done. Well, folks, I had my labs done last week. You know, I'm not even going to tell you about it. I'm just going to show you the money. That's right. I'm going to show you the results of my lab work. And it is staggering. It is mind-blowing. It is amazing. Folks, check this out. That's right. Look at that. The cholesterol levels have dropped dramatically. And this is so amazing. I cannot express how much of a good feeling this is to look at those numbers and feel some kind of validation that what I'm doing is working, that this crazy high-fat, high-protein diet is working. It's doing what I need it to do, what it is probably intended to do, and it is healing my body. As far as my pulmonary fibrosis, I'm not going to make any crazy claims, okay? Because I'm not a doctor, and I just don't know. This crazy diet, this crazy, nonsensical carnivore diet that is high in fat and high in protein, it has worked for me. And I know that it has worked for many other people. And so I ask you, hey, do your research. I am not giving you medical advice. I'm simply telling you what has happened to me and my experience. And the truth is in the lab results. You saw it. You saw it right there. And that's truth. All right. That's been week 4 update. Listen, stay tuned. Love you. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.